Breaking news. Welcome to Love Free's Concept TV. Here is the headlines. International embarrassment. Hours after Chinese seized Nigeria's presidential jet, Peter Obi dropped bombshell. International embarrassment. Hours after Chinese seized Nigeria's presidential jet, Peter Obi drops bombshell. To my dear listeners, before I go into details, ensure you like, subscribe and share. Now the details. Former presidential candidate of the Labour Party, LP, Mr. Peter Obi, has described the seizure of aircraft in Nigeria's presidential air fleet as an international embarrassment. Obi said the development is yet another of many embarrassing incidents exposing the nation's failed leadership and poor attitude to the rule of law in a democracy. Daily Post learned that the seizure followed the Ogun State government's failure to honor a $74.5 million award granted to a Chinese company, Zhongshan Fucheng Industrial Investment Co. Limited, by an independent arbitral tribunal chaired by the former president of the UK Supreme Court. The seized jets are said to be part of Nigeria's presidential air fleet. However, the presidency on Thursday said it is aware of the development, accusing Zhongshan of attempting to take over offshore assets of the federal government of Nigeria through subterfuge. Reacting in a statement on Thursday, Obi, a former Anambra State governor, said the fact that the federal government went ahead with the jet deal, despite outcry and horrifying economic hardship, shows the insensitivity of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration. Obi said, the trending international news on the seizure of 3 jets belonging to Nigeria's presidential fleet is yet another of many embarrassing things exposing our failed leadership and our attitude to the rule of law, even in a democracy. It has also exposed multiple dimensions to our leadership failure and our insensitivity to the plight of the growing poor class in our midst. The fact that the federal government went ahead with the jet deal despite the cacophonous cry against the purchase of a presidential jet, at this time when the people are going through a horrifying economic hardship, shows the insensitivity of this administration. Added to it is the embarrassing aspect of our country's presidential jet being held for contractual breaches arising from yet another dimension of inadequate leadership tidiness. I have been loud in my demand over time that the government at all levels should be accountable to the people, meaning that they must be very transparent in all their dealings, until a court in France prohibits Nigeria from moving or selling these 3 jets. Nigerians have no iota of information about both the buying and selling of these aircraft. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. And now, before I go, at this point, I am ashamed for this country. I'm not trying to make use of this platform to incite hateful words, but it is obviously that Nigeria is not ashamed of itself, mostly our leaders. Why would 3 jets be seized and yet nothing is still be done up to this moment? It is really international embarrassment indeed that 3 presidential, not even one, even if it is two, it is much. 3 presidential jet is being seized and yet nothing has been done. What agreement has Ogun State this thing made with these sanctions stuffs with these French people that we do not know about? I just hope these people are not trying to sell us, are not trying to sell us out. Now the 3 jet is at French territory, and there is nothing the the Nigerian government will do, because at this point it's not even showing as if there is even a way out. To my dear listeners, we can all see, as we are not blind, that our government are not qualified to lead us. If this would be in a normal country, the president should have been brought down by now, should have been impeached, because there is no way, there is no point, there is no even point, there is no even reasons that we have a leader in this country. It is not showing in us. It is not